Hi everyone. In the last session, we saw what are the services provided by the computer forensic professionals. Now we will see what is the benefit of professional forensic methodology, like why we are seeking their help, why we are taking the help of a computer forensic experts. So we'll see one by one. Benefits of professional forensic methodology. A knowledgeable computer forensic professional should ensure that a subject computer system is carefully handled. Why? Why? Because to ensure that there is no possible evidence is damaged, destroyed, or otherwise compromised by the procedures used to investigate the computer. Like while using the evidence, while using the digital evidence, there should be no possible damages. If we are like, if I don't know a computer, like how to operate the computer, I'm the touching the suspected computer, maybe there is a chance of getting damaged or destroyed the data or the peripheral parts of the computer and all such things. So if we are taking the help of a professional computer expert, the possibility of this damage causing will be less. So they should ensure that no possible evidence is damaged, destroyed, or otherwise compromised by the procedures used to investigate the computer. Then no possible computer virus is introduced to a subject computer during the analysis process. So while analyzing, they will be using some tools, softwares, and all such things for the analysis method. So in that time, no virus should attack the suspected computer or the evidence. So they have to, if properly handling by a knowledgeable computer expert, the chance of getting a virus attack will be also less. So this is also a benefit. Then extracted and possibly relevant evidence is properly handled and protected from later mechanical or electromagnetic damage. So as I told earlier that we'll duplicate the evidence anyway for working on it, but after getting the evidence, we will extract the data from the computer and all those evidences, and that extracted data, like maybe a video clip or an audio clip, something like that, if we extracted from that, we have to transfer it into another storage material or and properly handled in order to like keep it safe. So like there will be no other mechanical or electromagnetic damages. That should be help, like professionals will help for that also. If he is well trained in such things, the person is well trained in such kind of things, he can do it very nicely. Then a continuing chain of custody is established and maintained in all cases, in all forensic cases, not only in computer forensic, in all evidence investigations, a proper chain of custody should be maintained. Chain of custody means from the time of collecting the evidence, getting the first information and collecting the evidence, to the final report after the analysis experiments, after taking the like results, everything, to back to the court or back to the police station, from where it came, from where the evidence came, till there they have to maintain a proper documentation and proper chain of custody. Then business operations are affected for a limited amount of time, if at all. Then any client attorney information that is inadvertently acquired during a forensic exploration is ethically and legally respected and not divulged. Like if the crime, like case is between some person, like I am the client, and I told everything to a person, and the person is, the attorney is collecting all the evidences, the investigating officer is collecting all the evidences. This should be secret. Like maybe court will send some evidences and forensic experts are examining the evidence. This should be in between court and the forensic science laboratory only, or the forensic expert only. It should not, it's very secrecy should keep there, and it should not be like, should not go out. So that ethics they should maintain. So these are the benefits of seeking a help of a professional computer experts. Well, first one is like damage, there should be no damage and all kind of things. So if a expert person is expert is investigating the case, he will do it very clearly. Then attacking of computer virus can be reduced and extracted, and the other evidences should be properly handled and protected. Then chain of custody should be maintained, and the secrecy or ethical, legal and legally, they should respect both, like the client and the attorney should keep that secrecy. And these are the benefits of for like professional forensic methodology. Then next one is, what are the steps taken by a computer forensic specialist, like while doing an investigation, what are the steps the specialist should take in order to like investigate it properly, maintain it properly. So first one is to protect the subject computer system during the forensic examination from any possible alteration, damage, data corruption, or virus introduction. Like as I said earlier, that if a professional is doing the thing, these things can be reduced. Like anyway, while doing a forensic examination, they have to keep everything safe. Like there should be no alteration on in the data, and the damage should not occur, and the data corruption should not be there. And if at all they are using any software or any tools for the examination, the chance of getting virus attack will be more. So they have to protect all those things. So these steps has to be taken to, some steps has to be taken to protect these kind of attacks. Then discover all files on the subject system, like this includes existing normal files or deleted or yet the remaining files, hidden files, password protected files, and encrypted files. So the investigating officer or the during the forensic examination, he should discover all the files which is there in the computer system. Then recover all of the discovered deleted files. Like in some cases, the if at all like laptop in a laptop of a culprit or the suspect, they seized from some crime scene, and in the trash or the recycle bin there should be, so there will be a lot of deleted files and all those things. So they should take all the deleted files and recover it. Then reveal the contents of the hidden files as well as temporary or swap files used by both the application programs and the operating system. So they have to like reveal some files. The culprit or the suspect, they will hide somewhere. Like if they hide, the other person can't see that one. So the investigating officer, while doing the examination, they should reveal all these hidden files. Then access the contents of protected or encrypted files. Then analyze all possibly relevant data found in the special areas of a disk, like unallocated space on a disk as well as a slack space in a file, etc. So they have to analyze all the possible data, relevant data found on the particular disk. Then print out an overall analysis of the subject computer system as well as a listing of all possibly relevant files and discovered file data. So like they have to print out all these like what are the overall analysis of the subject computer system. They have to take printout of all the discovered data and the relevant files. Then provide an opinion of the system layout, the file structures discovered, and any discovered data and authorship information, any attempts to hide, delete, protect, and encrypt information, and anything else that has been discovered and appears to be relevant to the overall computer system examination. Then the investigating officer should take, the computer expert should take steps that they have to provide an opinion about all the system layout, the file structures discovered, and such things from the seized computer. Then they have to provide expert consultation or testimony as required. Like if if at all a court is calling them for the trial, they have to go and provide the expert witness and testimony if it is required, if the court called them for that one, or if the client is asking for some any help from them, or any they need the client needs a consultation from the expert, they have to provide this kind of consultation to the client also. So these are the steps taken by the computer forensics specialist while doing a forensic examination. So these are the benefit, like we use computer experts for the forensic examination of this digital evidence. Why? Because the evidence should not be damaged, destroyed, and no computer virus attack should be there, and for proper handling, and they have to protect them from mechanical or electronic damage, and for providing chain of custody, like chain of custody, for maintaining that chain of custody and all such things. So when a computer specialist is doing these kind of things, he is expert in all the areas of the digital things, so they can do it better than anyone else. That's why a professional computer expert is doing these kind of things, and they must take all the precautions for avoid this damage, alteration, data corruption, virus attacking, and for discovering all the deleted data, and they have to find out all the data in that hidden data in that system, and they have to protect the access the protected or encrypted files, and they have to analyze all the possible data find on the disk, and finally they have to provide an expert consultation or testimony if required. So if you have any doubts regarding this, you can ask me, and this is just a small topic. Next one by one we will cover in the next sessions of this computer forensics investigation. So thank you all.